Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming on live with me. How's everybody doing today? It's such a wonderful cold evening here in Detroit. I'm going to wait just a few minutes to allow people to come on board. We got a fantastic topic today. We are going to continue the discussion of how to implement your goals in 2019. Hello, Malcolm. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. So I'm going to give just a few more minutes, and I have been absolutely geeked today because I got one of my major goals. I'm like in the midst of doing this major goal right now. Like, this is a goal that I have procrastinated on for over 5 years. Okay, can I tell y'all the truth? I have procrastinated on this particular goal for 5 years, and I am cranking it out today. And I want to share with you how I'm getting things done. Hey, Miss Renita, how are you? Hello, Stacy. How are you? Miss you. How's everything going with you? Miss you so much. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys just a few more minutes. Share, invite people, because we're really about to get into how to get down to the nitty-gritty about these goals, how we're going to organize ourselves for 2019, and how we're actually going to implement and get things done. We are never going to procrastinate anymore. Okay, 2019 is the year for non-procrastination. I'm a living witness because right now I'm so geeked. I'm getting this thing done. I'm like a child in a candy store. I'm all excited. I'm geeked. I'm getting it. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. So look, I would love for you to share and invite. Let people know this is what we are talking about today. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes. And plus, I'm like really excited in getting what I'm getting done right now. So, I'm going to give it a few more seconds. Hello, Mr. Willie. How are you? Getting it together. Okay, I'm going to give it a few more seconds, and we're about to get started. I'm just so excited about this. Y'all just don't know. It's just so nice to like actually get stuff done when you really have procrastinated about some things. So if y'all could be real, have you guys really procrastinated? You got something that you know you need to get done and you've not gotten that done. We are going to talk about that today. So, okay. So this is what we're going to talk about today. I am like so excited, but I first want to tell you thank you so much for coming on board, connecting, sharing, inviting people so that, we can share this information with others. First and foremost, if you have any questions, you can always post them in the comments. But even if it's, a lengthy question, you can send me an email directly, nicole.lifelineconsulting@gmail.com. So let me just tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Nicole Farmer, Dr. Nicole Farmer. I am the business doctor. I help people start and grow their businesses. I help them with that very thing that people hate, which is that business plan. I help you create the business plan, and I help you find the funding that you need. We've also had so much success in helping people with the timeline of starting their business. So they have an understanding of what they need, when they need it, and really kind of put some framework around that. Hey, I've been writing business plans now for 9 years. We're on our 9th year. So I'm really excited about, where we're going in this. And again, my 2019 goals in taking it to another level. Hello, Josita. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. But this is not just about, if you're trying to start a business, this is just what I want to talk about today is implementing goals. If that's goals personally, goals professionally, I really want to talk to you about your goals and how we're going to really dig down deep in it. Okay. But now, you can always find me on all social media networks, Nicole Farmer or Dr. Nicole Farmer or Dr. Nicole S. Farmer, as well as connecting with our for-profit and nonprofit arm. Hey, tell him I said hi. The bishop is in the other room in his closet, so tell Al we said hi. Hello, Michael. How are you? Hello, Todd. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so we got our for-profit arm, Lifeline, business consulting services, as well as our our nonprofit, which is Grand Innovation. And so let's kind of start to talk about this. Okay, now last week we kind of started to have this discussion. I was kind of rushed in some stuff, but I really wanted you to start to kind of think about, okay, what are my goals? Hello, Dennis. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. I really want you to understand, like, what do I want? What are my goals? I've been talking to my team about it. I was on the phone with individuals talking about it. I've been talking about it with my husband because I'm so excited. It's like, for me personally, me grabbing a hold of this and really kind of having a clear mindset in regards of setting my goals for this year. I really feel as though that I'm going to accomplish so much because of actually creating a system. And I've already saw substantial movement towards goals in just a matter of a few days, right? And so I want to talk about some things. Now, last week we kind of covered some of these tips. I want to review them again with you, but you really have to understand what you want in your life, right? And actually, I'm going to get my book, so give me one sec. But what is your vision for you in your life? Like, what is your vision? What do you see yourself? Let me get my book because I want to share mine with you. So I carry this book around everywhere, right? I have my leather binder. And I have my, what you would say is my focus planner. I'm actually using a full focus planner with Michael Hyatt, and it will be fantastic for you to use. But you can do this with anything. Hey, get you a notepad and you can run with it, okay? However which way it's best for you to work your calendar. And if you're using Gmail or if you're using whatever calendar, Outlook, you can use it in any of that and then get you a notebook of some sort and be able to really capture your goals and your thoughts. And so in my book, I have been able to go through and understand what my vision is for this year. Hello, Ronald. How are you? Hey, Bridget. Hey, girl. How are you? I miss my lifeliners. How are you? We're going to have some type of event so we can kind of just hang out and chill. Okay? But anyway, off subject. So I have a big vision. And then there's some things that I've decreed and declared for 2019. Because I really believe it's about your language and how you're using your language to go out and bring that very thing that you're requesting back to you. And so my big vision is to serve and love people through guiding, teaching, mentoring, and being an example while serving others, all the while serving myself and loving myself. Okay? So that's my big vision. And then from there, I have created these categories, and I want to share with you the categories. These are just some examples of categories that you can use for you to really narrow down your goals. A lot of times we have, as you see, I got my little workout gear on because we're going to be leaving out shortly and we're going to go work out because that's one of our goals, right? That's one of my goals. But then I'm going to show you something else in a minute that I'm actually taking one action, and it's actually under several different categories. Okay, so the categories to me is really where the magic happens, because we have these broad goals. Oh, I want to lose weight. Oh, I want to buy a house. Oh, I want a new car. Oh, I want to start my business. Oh, I want my business to grow. Like, we have these very broad goals, and there's nothing like getting down into the meat of that goal. And so, first and foremost, you have to be specific with your goals. Okay, you have to make certain that your goals are measurable. So for instance, instead of saying, hey, I want to lose weight, instead your goal would be, I want to lose 20 pounds by my birthday. So my birthday's in November. So, that would be then the goal. It wouldn't just be, oh, I want to lose weight. No, we'll actually create a time frame where it's measurable and we have an understanding of what we're really trying to go and get. Okay? Also being realistic. Okay? Do I want to lose more weight? True. But what will be realistic from going from, not really much activity and then taking it to the next level? Hello, Ronald. How are you? Hello, Mr. Harris. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. So what is realistic with the goal? You want to grow your business. Oh, I want to take my business that's doing 100,000 and in this year, I want to make $5 million. I'm not saying that it can't happen, but what I would prefer is to make more realistic goals for the year. And so maybe going from 100,000 to 250,000 would be more realistic. Look at what that is and then create deadlines. So you want to lose weight. Hey, I want to lose weight by my birthday in November. Okay, so then now I have a guideline. Okay, we're praying. We're praying for Al. We're praying for him. And I completely get it. And so what do you want and what is the time frame? As far as where do you want it? And just like what Josita and Al just did, they're sharing it with a colleague or a friend. So what are your goals? Share them with your friends, share them with colleagues, share them with your spouse, loved ones that you feel that you can trust, that would pray for you, that would encourage you. You want to share that with them, because then now that holds you accountable for achieving those goals. And then visualize the goal. If, it was so hilarious. I was looking at the mirror today as I was putting on my gym clothes, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to look real good 20 pounds less, right? Now I look good now, but I'm going to look really good 20 pounds less. And so I'm visualizing myself losing the weight. I'm visualizing my goals as well. And then start to track your process. And that's where having some type of planner, some type of journal, some type of, notepad, notebook, so that you can start to, okay, he said by June. Okay, there we go. We got it. So we're able to track it. So let's go ahead and go with our June goal. Well, now we have 6 months to make this goal. This is the beauty part of this. Now break it down by quarters. What do I need to do in order to get to my goal in each quarter? So we're in quarter 1, right? So what do I need to make each month in quarter 1 in order for me to actually receive the goal that I want to have come June? Hello, Auntie. How are you? Hi, Auntie Vivian. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. So yes, okay, I know. Okay, here I go. I want to lose weight. I want to lose 20 pounds by November. Well, then how much weight do I need to lose per month? Then that's what I need to track. Hello, Miss Deborah. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. So it's just not about this huge goal or just this random thing, but then now we track it per quarter and then per month. You got it? So this is the part that I love, okay, is categorizing the goals, okay? So you can categorize these things. I'm going to give you just some suggestions, and you can create your own categories. But think about this. You can have a financial goal. You can have a health goal. You can have a family goal. You can have professional goal. You can have a personal goal, and you can have a spiritual goal. I'm going to share with you some other categories that I have. Hello, Lynn. How are you? So I have spiritual goals, and I have multiple spiritual goals, right? So I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 spiritual goals. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 spiritual goals. Then I have intellectual goals. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then I have emotional goals. I have physical goals. So I have 1 physical goal. I have 1 emotional goal. I have marital goals. So I have 1 marital goal. And then I have parental goals, parenting goals. Hello, Jardette. How are you? Hello, Miss Sheila. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. I would love it if you would share this broadcast. Thank you so much for sharing and inviting any friends that you feel as though would love and need to really have an understanding of how to tackle goal setting for the new year. So anyway, I'm just going over categories that I've created for my goals. So instead of having just some broad goals, now I have actually itemized the goals into categories, so that then I have a better look in regards of what am I really trying to do. So then I have social goals. I have business goals. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I have 4 business goals. Then I have 1 financial goal. And that's it. So those are my categories, right? So let's just go with, let's see. I'm going to go with the marital goal, right? So I have the physical goal, which is losing 20 pounds by November. Well, okay, I have that. But then also with my marital goal, I have growing closer together with my husband. So now we're gonna go work out together. So now I'm able to do a physical goal as well as a marital goal at the same time. See? Something else with parenting. I'm working on launching my youngest son's business, and we're gonna do that by the second quarter, by the end of second quarter. So now we're working on his business. Well, that's a business goal. But then that's also parenting goal as well. So spending more time with him, helping him, really see and understand business. So he's already come up with a new name and, understanding some things that he wants to do, right? So it's hitting a couple of goals at the same time. But then from there, so let me just share with you again. Let's just go back. So we got the goal, right? Well, first we got the vision, right? So what is the vision for the year? And then we have the goal. And then we take the goal and we actually itemize the goal into categories. And then from those categories, then this is where the magic sauce happens. This is where I just kind of I went, ooh, I was just so excited. Because then from there, you create a strategy. Have you ever created a strategy for any of your goals? I bet you haven't, because I know I haven't. So something that I was working on as I was coming on live that I was so excited, I was telling everybody that I had been procrastinating on this particular goal task for the past 5 years. Yes, you hear me. 5 years I have not gotten this one thing done. You want to know what it is? And I bet you got the same problem. Cleaning my email up. Putting everything in the proper folders. You know how you create all kind of folders or categories on your email, and then going through emails. I've literally went through probably 5,000 emails. I've cleaned out all of my categories. I've created new categories. I mean, I've been jamming. Now, this was a 4-hour, 5-hour thing today. But let me share something with you. I put that on my first quarter goal was to be organized. My strategy was cleaning out my email. And then the task in quarter one was start working on emails. So let's go back through it, right? I got my main vision, right? And then from there, I got my goal. And then from there, I'm itemizing the goals and putting those goals into categories, right? And then from the categories, then I'm creating a strategy. Now from the strategy, I break the strategy down into tasks, and I put the task in quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now, and I've done this I got one journal that's what I've done. So in this journal, every single goal I wrote down, I have the quarters. So here, quarter 1, I already know what task I need to get done in quarter 1, right? Let me show you something else, a better filled out one. Here's one, spiritual. I want to read a quarter of the Bible within quarter 1, right? So keep up with my reading plan from the ministry, and then keep up with devotionals every morning and evening, right? So that's what I'm doing in quarter 1. So then, okay, girl, go back to work. Okay, just look at it on the replay because it's some good stuff. You might want to take some notes. I get it. So then from here, I put this on my daily task. So now I have a daily task list of everything that I need to get done for that day. So whatever that I need to get done, I know in quarter 1, this is what I need to work on. So that's what I have tasks on every day. Got you one better. So, because those are some of my spiritual goals, right? I then have created a morning routine and an evening routine. I've created a work routine, beginning my day at work, and then I have a shutdown in the day at work routine. So these are 4 routines that I've created around some of these tasks. So some of the tasks are for a project, and then some of the tasks are for habit forming. Habit forming, like going to work out. So that is on the task, that is on the evening routine on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So if it's on a routine, then I don't need to put it necessarily in my agenda book because it's a routine that we're creating a habit for, right? But let's just say it's a project, like I have one where I want to take a speed reading class, right? That's under my intellectual goals. I want to take a speed reading class. Well, I have the strategy where I need to find the course online. I need to also go and ask my Facebook community to get some recommendations. And so my task for quarter one was to, and the actual goal is to take a speed reading course online by quarter two. So in quarter one, first task was I need to test my reading speed. So I put that on my task list for earlier this week. So that was something that I did Monday. I took the test and I saw that I read at 350 words per minute. The average is between 150 and 250. Well, I still want to get it up, and you want to know why? Because one of my other intellectual goals is to read one book every month. I have a lot of books, so I don't even need to buy another book. I just need to read the books that I have. So if I'm able to read faster, that means I'm able to read more books. So one goal is feeding another goal. So my other task is to find the best app or course or YouTube video that is best for me. So now I have that scheduled in my agenda on my calendar for next Monday. So that's the task that I'm going to do next Monday, so that then I'm one step closer to my goal, which is taking a speed reading class or course online by quarter two. Isn't that fantastic? I was just like, hold on. Now I can bust out tasks, right? I can get tasks done. And just think, if you got one task done every day going towards your goals, that's 365 tasks that have been completed. 365 tasks being completed, and you have 6 categories to, push those tasks towards. How many goals do you think you'll be able to get done? So just think about it. And I do have my phone with me. Oh, good. I get to do some math. So think about this. So I have 365 tasks that I can get done, one task a day, every day for a year, right? Divide that by 6 categories. That's 61 tasks that can be completed per goal. So 61 tasks that you can get done for that one goal, to push that one goal. It's in the math. So you can't tell me that 61 goals, again, let's just take the reading one book every month. It's one book a month. That means that's 12 books for the year. I have 60 available task options in a year to get that job done of reading the book, one book every month. Okay? Think about it like this. If that's 60 for the year, right? So divide that by 2. So that's for 6 months, because I said by the end of quarter 2, I'm going to have that speed reading course done. Well, that means I have 30 tasks that can be associated with that piece of taking the reading course. So when you start to kind of think about, wow, hold on, 365 days a year, if I did one task every day that pushed me that one more step closer to my goal, how many goals can you really accomplish? So that's why I'm so excited. That's why I'm already halfway through cleaning my email box. I actually had that down for the third quarter, that the email box will be organized and cleared out, where it's only the current the current emails that are in the inbox piece, and then I will be able to sort them properly answer whatever and be on that regimen of answering emails within a 24-hour period, answering them in the morning, answering them in the evening during my end of work ritual, and then the next morning when I go back to work for my morning work ritual, answer the emails. Well, my thing is that I need to get set up to be able to do that. It's only 9 days of the year. And I'm almost halfway through getting my email organized. So how much closer am I able to get to that goal? So I want you to just kind of think about your goals differently. And I have some questions for you. Uh-oh, they're over here. Let me grab them. Okay, so I have some questions for you. I got some questions. So what, when you think about your goals, what really are your goals for this year? And then my next question is, well, what were your goals last quarter? Fourth quarter, last year, what were your goals? Did you accomplish them? If you accomplished them, how did that make you feel? But now, if you did not accomplish them, how did that make you feel? What was your biggest win or your biggest lesson over the past 3 months? Now, are you still trying to get on track to accomplish some of your overall goals from last year? If you are, great. But if you're not, well, why not? And so what are news, are there anything that is entering into your life right now that is kind of pushing you or stressing you in order to get a goal completed? And then my last question is, who are you going to set as your accountability partner? Now, I don't mind being your accountability partner. You can inbox me on social media. You can email me, nicole.lifelineconsulting@gmail.com. You can email me, and I can be your accountability partner, okay? Because I want to make certain that you get to the finish line. I feel fantastic knowing that I put the amount of hours today and I got halfway through one of my goals. It felt fantastic. It felt fantastic to know that I'm halfway to my goal of taking a speed reading class, right? It makes me fantastic that, hey, I got my workout clothes on and we're going to go ahead and work out as soon as I'm done with this live, right? Because I know my husband's waiting. But it feels good because then I get to spend some time with my husband as well. But it feels great, though, to know that some of my business goals are also being accomplished because I know once I'm done working out, I need to get a proposal done tonight. And it needs to be in the inbox of the particular client by the morning. Well, one of the goals that I had was research a proposal platform that I could use to make that whole writing proposals a lot easier. Well, I've done that. So now I just need to go ahead, log into it, and crank out that proposal. I already have all the verbiage, already have all the information. I just need to go ahead and crank that thing out. But I'm more motivated to get things done. Why? Because it's on my daily 3. I have daily 3 tasks that I'm getting done that's pushing me towards my goal. And so I know, okay, I can give that gentleman the proposal for him to sign. That's taking me one step closer of the amount of clients that I want by the end of the year, right? That's one more step closer that I'm able to go towards that goal, that income, that revenue goal. So it motivates me because now I have a game plan. Instead of just being out there like, oh, I want to lose weight, or oh, I want this, or oh, I want that. We have this wishing syndrome. And then we have a microwave mentality because we want the thing to be done like ASAP. But when you have a game plan and you are able to see yourself because you're documenting how you're inching your way to the next level, it's a win-win-win. Everybody's winning. And so you get to go to bed and you're feeling more fulfilled. You're waking up knowing, hey, I have a game plan and I'm about to bang this day out and it's about to be fantastic because you have a game plan and nobody is stealing your time from you. You are in control of your time. And that is what is necessary. Nobody should be in control of your time. You should be in control of your time. And the only way that you're going to be in control of your time, knowing where you're going, understanding what tasks being done, and actually carving out that time to get those tasks done, you're winning. And that's what you need to know, that this year, everything that you desire, everything that you want in your business, in your life personally, can happen, but it will only happen if you put the time to it that is necessary to get the task done. Now, one more thing before I leave you, I want you to think about this. When you're completing the task and you're documenting that you've completed the task and you're one step closer to that goal, how are you going to reward yourself? What are you going to do for yourself when you accomplish that goal? So then you have something to look forward to. You have something, down the road to say, oh, okay, if I get this done, then I'm going to go here, or I'm going to do this, or, you have something to look forward to. It's just not about just doing work, but then you actually not only get the fulfillment of getting the work done, getting the task completed, actually obtaining the goals, but then now you get a little sweet reward at the end. It's always fantastic. Now, let me look at my notes because I was like, oh, I've been going on and on. I don't want you to give up. So let's just say you're like, oh, you know what? Okay, yes, I got 365 days. That's 365 tasks that I can push towards my goals. Yes, I have this. Yes, I did that. But guess what? I didn't do it. I didn't do it today. You can always start again. You can always, you know why you can start again? Because you have a roadmap. You have a roadmap. I know exactly where I'm going. So even if, let's just say, I did not do I did not connect with the next steps on the speed reading that I want to do, right? Monday. I can reschedule that. Start again. It's okay. The only reason why is because you have the roadmap. This is what you have to do to make certain that you know where you're going, is to have the roadmap. Without the roadmap, you don't know where you're going. And then you're going to have another year like you've had last year and the year before that and the year before that. You want to know why? Because I know I felt it. I just felt like I was doing things, but it wasn't pushing towards the goals that I have because I did not have the roadmap to push me, to help me understand and to identify and visualize what's ahead. Look, it's working for me. That's why I wanted to share it with you. I've been talking to everybody about it, and I wanted to make certain that I came on live yet again to talk to you about it some more. But guess what? I'm going to come back next Wednesday at 7 o'clock, and guess what? We're going to talk about some more. We're going to continue the conversation about setting your goals. And you want to know why? Because sometimes it's just not about the one time or the second time that you hear it, but you're going to need to hear it repetitively. Why? Because it's something that you're not used to. I want this to be part of you. Like now, I carry my book everywhere I go because it's part of me. I have a morning ritual. I have an evening ritual. I have a workday startup ritual. I have a in my workday ritual, right? So I know what I'm doing at all times, and nobody is dictating my time but me. Nobody. I know I have particular days that I see clients. Those days are etched out just to meet with clients. I'm not doing anything else on those days but meeting with clients. Mondays are set in stone that I am knocking tasks out the box. That's all I'm doing Monday. Tuesday, I have laid out where I make phone calls. So people that I need to return phone calls with, or people who want to schedule a phone call with, that's a 30-minute time frame on Tuesdays. Wednesdays and Thursdays, client. Friday, it's me and catch-up time. I have it ironed out. So I'm not going to schedule clients' time on a Friday. Now, I understand that certain people need certain time frames and this and this and that, but guess what? And this might kind of sound mean, and you might be mad, but oxygen mask is going to be on myself first. When I allowed my clients all different other type of things to come up, and it was being scheduled all over the place. Oh, but I have to work, and I'm not available until 6 o'clock on Tuesday. I have Bible study on Tuesday, so that will be a no. How am I going to be so much more enthused and wrapped around a client's business than they are? Why am I going to sacrifice my time, my schedule, when the client's not going to sacrifice their own schedule and their own time for their own business? See, I had to learn that one. So, Tuesday and Wednesday, those are my days. If you're available, fantastic. If you're not, hey, guess what? Call me when you're available on a Wednesday or Thursday. It's just that simple. And it's been able to free me up. So now I'm able to work on my business and work in my business. And that is the key to success. Hey, Charity, how are you? Hey, Erica, how are you? So look, these are some tips for you. I would love for you to catch it on the replay. Share this because this is some nuggets. Why do I know? Because it has changed my life. I got a bedtime and all because everything is a routine. Everything is a ritual and it is solidified. Why? Because I'm the CEO of my life. I want you to be the CEO of your life and take control of your life and what you are going to do in the life that you've been given. It is a gift and we need to treat it as such. Okay, look, I gotta go. It's Dr. Nicole Farmer, the business doctor. I'm gonna check you back out next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Until then, look, get in my inbox, DM me any questions, whatever you got, email me, however which way you gotta get at me. I'll be right there for you. Until next time, peace.